Hello, everyone. Welcome, everyone. I see that some of you're here already. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me well, if the sound, the picture is okay, because we're using a new tool right now. Hello, everyone. Let me know if the sound, the picture, can you hear me well? Also, I would be very interested to know where you're watching me from. Hello, everyone. Okay, I see the sounds. I see people joining us. Perfect. So where are you watching me from? Let me know in the chat. I'm always very curious. And we start in a minute. So let's start right away because I promised to you very comprehensive 1-hour webinar where we're going to touch some of the most important tips, secrets, let's say, that you can implement already to your LinkedIn profile to start getting clients. Also, of the things that we're going to cover today, they're going to be very practical. So you will be able right away, right after this webinar, to actually sign up. And to actually sign up for the free challenge. I'm going to run a 5-day free challenge. So if 1-hour webinar is not enough for you and you would like to work with me for free for 5 days, the 5-day free LinkedIn challenge for translators and interpreters will be released today, so at the end. And of course, everything we're going to discuss today is going to be very, very practical. So you will be able to start implementing the changes to your profile right after this presentation today. Yeah, the secrets to gaining high-paying clients through LinkedIn. And let's start right away, okay? These are the goals that we're going to work based on our company's key strategies. And by companies, I mean even ourselves. Like even if we are freelancers working from home, many of you come to me and you're telling me, Virginie, I'm not a business, I'm a freelancer. Still, as a freelancer, when it comes to attracting direct clients, you need to consider yourself, okay, as a business, even a freelance business, even a solopreneur working from home, okay? In marketing, we call ourselves businesses. So turn your LinkedIn profile, step number 1, from a static online CV into a lead generation machine. This is really important to know, okay, how you can do that. The most common mistake that I've seen so far reviewing colleagues. Wow, hello to Sweden. Hello, Emma. Thank you for joining us. Let me know if you have any questions, and let's make that interactive, the training today. I would love to get to know more from you so as to be able to make that more relevant to you and your background. Hello, Emma. Hello, everyone. So the first and most common mistake that I see on translators' profile is the fact that we have a static CV written content. So instead of having, let's say, a landing page where we can show our value to our client and start attracting our clients to us, I see most of you have written, let's say, your copy to your LinkedIn profile as a static, let's say, CV. So that's the first thing that we're going to change together today. But raise your hand if you've been making that mistake. And of course, the second thing that we're going to cover is how you'll be able to expand your network, okay, and grow your business, either your freelance business if you are a freelancer, with high quality leads and clients. By business, it means that everything we're going to discuss today can be implemented by a freelance translator or interpreter or language professional in general, but also a boutique agency. So if you're an owner or an international development manager of a boutique agency, you can still implement those things that we're going to discuss today to your profile so as you to be able to see some results to your LinkedIn strategy. And step number 3, how to get a steady flow of leads and projects from LinkedIn for your company or for you as a freelancer working from home. So if you have any questions, use the chat below. I would really love, okay, to get to know you better, and of course to be able, okay, hello to India. Where are you watching me from? Who was that, Elsa? Irene, Esther, okay. Emma, Yale, okay, cool. Katrine, perfect, guys. Thank you for joining me live. So let me know where you're watching me from. So we have India, Sweden. Let's see. So we're going to discuss about the 6-part framework for reaching 10K months in your translation business. And again, as translation business, I mean you as a freelancer as well. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know in the chat. And of course, you will learn today what advanced marketing is for a scaling entrepreneur and how to position yourself as the go-to expert through your LinkedIn profile. It's really important your clients to know that you're the go-to expert, and also the algorithm of LinkedIn and Google to know, okay, who's your ideal client. So it's to be able to boost the visibility of your profile to the right audience. Let me know if this is clear so far. Hello, Basna. Hello, Elsa. Everything that you're going to discuss today is based on my ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system, which is a group coaching program for language professionals. Many of you might already have heard of that. You can check it out at vmentoring.com/ULPS. I will be sharing the link in the chat. There is a waiting list right now. But definitely you can check out by copy pasting the link, okay, to your browser, vmentoring.com. More things about that. I have, let's say, create that in a more comprehensive 1-hour webinar, but you realize a 3-month comprehensive program. But here we're going to discuss in 1 hour the main things that you can do. Why LinkedIn? Many of you have been asking me, okay, why to use LinkedIn. Based on statistics, LinkedIn is, let's say, 277%, like almost 300% more efficient when it comes to lead generation in comparison to any other, let's say, social media, like Facebook and Twitter, like X right now, and of course, any other like Instagram, okay? Because all of your clients, hello to Nigeria, hello Irene, where are you right now, Irene? That I know that you've been traveling the world. Where are you right now? Cool. So for me, the most important fact and why I feel so secure using LinkedIn to get clients, the fact that it's a professional network, which means that people are there to do business. Okay, Colombia. Cool, Irene. Welcome from Colombia. On my bucket list, I wish one day that I will be able to visit Colombia. So for me, it's the fact that it's a professional network and people are there to do business. So in case that you, let's say, are trying to contact your clients through LinkedIn, I suppose that they will find that, okay, because it's a professional network and they are open to accepting potential project and professional inquiries. Let me know if that makes sense to you. And of course, as you see here, recently I was able to attend the European Language Industry Survey, ELIS, that actually runs every year. And we're able, let's say, to watch through a live webinar, Medellin, wow, Escobar. I recently saw Escobar's movie. On Netflix. So 48% based on this survey that Elise runs every year and distributes the results on a live webinar, 48% most translators and independent language professionals will turn to acquire, let's say, more direct clients. And I suppose that this is also a result from the upcoming, let's say, and already AI development in our field. So let's say translators and independent language professionals, they turn to direct clients because for me, it makes sense. Direct clients will be the least ones, okay, to be affected by AI, or those that they will integrate AI in their everyday translation localization processes. So for me, that's also a statistic that we need to take into consideration, because if you would like to turn from working with agencies, okay, to direct clients and end clients, LinkedIn is such a great platform, okay, to do so, because all of your clients are there. So let me know who is your client, your ideal client, if you know already, so as to reassure that they exist on LinkedIn. That's really important to know. If you want more reasons, okay, why to choose LinkedIn as your lead generation machine. By lead generation machine, we mean that we turn our profile into a machine that attracts to us our ideal clients. So by leads, we mean potential clients, okay, people that they, and companies might be interested in our services, but they have not bought yet, okay? So LinkedIn, okay, has a user base of over 850 million members and continues to grow. 48% of the users are actively engaged, okay, on the platform each month. The platform houses a remarkable 90 million senior level influencers, 65 million decision makers, okay, in B2B sales, and outstanding 80% of high quality leads sourced from social media originate from LinkedIn. 80% of the high quality leads or potential clients that people they are getting nowadays comes from LinkedIn. And of course, an impressive 73% of professionals rely on LinkedIn for industry insights. And also LinkedIn ranks as the 31st most visited website globally, offering an unparalleled visibility for your business. So if you're not active on LinkedIn, or if your profile is not updated by having the right keywords, okay, to attract your ideal clients to make very clear to your clients what you're able to do for them, then you're missing opportunities not only from people might be want to find you through LinkedIn, searching for you through LinkedIn, but also people that they might be willing to work with you, searching for someone like you through Google, for example. Okay. So you need to reconsider that as well. And of course, I really like those statistics I've been sharing, because you need to realize the importance of having, let's say, full profile. Okay. It's the fact that 9 out of the 10 people that you're going to contact through LinkedIn, they're going to accept or reject your connection request based on your profile, the content that you have on your static profile. And that Dallas, Texas. Okay, cool. So it means that 90% of the people you're going to accept, okay, or you're going to reach out through actually LinkedIn, they're going to accept or reject. So if you've been ghosted, okay, so far, if you've been trying to get clients through LinkedIn, but no one is getting back to you, then most probably the problem relies on the content that you have on your LinkedIn profile. That's the first thing that we review, okay, before we start creating your strategy. And of course, the first statistic on the left part of your screen, 62% of the LinkedIn users are struggling to use LinkedIn to generate sales. So I would like to share that with you so as not to feel alone. Okay, but let's make that interactive. Since you're many people here, I would like to get to know you better. So Irene, since you're here and you're, let's say, MNT of mine, let me know what's your biggest challenge when it comes to getting clients nowadays. I have here gathered on your screen, let's say, the most common challenges that I've been discussing with people that they're booking a call with me. Okay, so you can see the list here with the most common challenges that I've been discussing with my mentees or people that they are asking for my assistance and my help when it comes to getting clients. So which is your challenge, let's say, might be here on your screen, but might not. So I can add if it's something that is not included, okay, in the list here. So might be, for example, defining your ideal client. Many of you, you've been telling me so far that you really struggle to define who's your ideal client. So if you do not know who's willing to pay your rates, who's willing to give you enough work in your language combination, then most probably you are missing let's say, opportunities, because you won't be able to create a strategy that will be addressed to that audience. It's the basis of all strategies. It's the first thing that we cover in my mentorship programs. And it's the first thing that I would suggest you, if you decide to do that alone without my assistance, to start with that, okay? You need to have a crystal clear idea about who's your ideal client, their challenges, their objectives, and how you're supposed to help them through your services to achieve those objectives or to overcome those challenges. Let me know if you struggle defining your ideal client. Some of you have already told me that you really struggle to optimize your LinkedIn profile or find the decision maker. The most common is contact them, okay? And starting a conversation with prospect. Tessa, thank you. So some of you are telling me optimize your LinkedIn profile. I totally get that, because if you do not know who's your ideal client, you won't be able to optimize your LinkedIn profile. Find the decision maker. It's really important to know who is the decision maker. Contact your clients, like Irene mentioned. It's really important to overcome, let's say, your let's say, secondary thoughts, to actually overcome them and to be able to contact your clients. And of course, to know how to do that properly, okay? You need to create content. And of course, some of you, you really struggle to create that content. And of course, many of you have told me you really struggle to grow your network with your ideal clients. Some of you mentioned posting on social media or starting discussions with your clients in an unsolicited way that Tessa already mentioned, or be consistent with your marketing efforts. So Tessa says here, starting a conversation with a prospect, perfect, without selling immediately, perfect, Tessa. That's definitely what I've been discussing in my mentorship program, how to be able to start natural conversations with your clients and start building connections with them. And Irene says here that I think the most common is to contact them. Yes, as I mentioned, you need to find the time, you need to have templates and messages, and also to overcome any secondary thoughts or mindset blocks that might be holding you back from actually contacting your clients. So you are not alone if you're like Irene or Tessa, or if one of those challenges that I've been discussing here are yours, but we're here to overcome. That's what we're going to discuss together here, okay? So let me know what's your biggest challenge when it comes to getting clients. And let's start with the 3 secrets to gaining high-paying clients through LinkedIn. First of all, you need to optimize your LinkedIn profile, having into your mind your ideal clients, the people that you would like to start attracting, okay, through the static copy that you have on your LinkedIn profile. Secondly, you need to learn a method and to implement also a method. Start attracting, your ideal clients with your content. And by content, we don't only mean the content you will be sharing as post, but also the static content on your LinkedIn profile. And the third step here, or secret that I'm going to share with you, is how you will be able to take that to the next level and leverage your strategy with intent. Okay. The majority of colleagues are using LinkedIn to network with other translators and interpreters. And raise your hand if you've been making that mistake yourself as well. Okay. You're not alone. And I'm not against on using this platform to actually interact with other colleagues. But for me, it's really important to understand what's your goal, what's the purpose using LinkedIn. So if your purpose is to start attracting ideal clients and direct clients using this platform, if your network, consists of 90% of other colleagues, you realize that most of the connections in your network are other colleagues. So most of the engagement, traffic to your profile will come from other colleagues. So you give the wrong impression to the algorithm about who's your ideal client, because the algorithm of LinkedIn will realize by seeing that most of your network is consisted of other colleagues, that your ideal clients are other translators or interpreters. So you realize that's something that we need to change us up. But let's go step by step why a strong LinkedIn profile is important. Okay. A strong LinkedIn profile increases visibility, credibility, and networking opportunities. If you Google your name right now, you will see that your LinkedIn profile will rank higher than any other profile of yours. Okay. So you realize that Google algorithm and LinkedIn algorithms are 100% connected. So you're not missing opportunities from people looking for you on LinkedIn, but also from all Google searches, okay? And of course, by optimizing your LinkedIn profile, adding a professional photo, for example, or a catchy headline and a summary highlighting your skills and achievements, you can use keywords. So that means that you educate the algorithm about who is your ideal client, what is the industry that you serve, okay? And of course, what services that you're offering, what is the end result that your client achieved by working with you, so as to understand the algorithm with your ideal client and to start boosting, your profile to the right audience. That way, you will be able to see right away the traffic to your profile to be increased. I will show to you some screenshots of people I've been working with, and they were able to see such results. And of course, when people of your ideal clients will start visiting your profile after you run maybe a prospecting campaign, they will see the value that you offer to them right away. So it will be very clear to them what you can do for them. Last thing that you see here about the keywords, ask for recommendations to stand out online. A secret, let's say here, a hack about LinkedIn: the fuller your profile, the higher you are going to rank in the results. So let's say that we have two different profiles, but they actually correspond to the same, let's say, credentials, like you are an English to French translator, and I assume there are so many other English to French translators, but let's say that some of you have the same profile, the same language combination, the same credential, the same background, even the same years of experience or the specializations, and you actually serve the same industry. If you have recommendations on your profile and the other profiles they don't, you will rank higher in the results when someone is going to look for someone like you. So having recommendations, on your LinkedIn profile and a fuller profile on your LinkedIn, which means that you have filled in all the sections to your LinkedIn profile, it means that you will be able to differentiate from your competitors, You will be able to stand out and to rank higher in the results. And those are the secrets here I'm sharing with you, so as to turn your LinkedIn profile from a static CV to a lead generation machine. The most common mistake that I see, is about the about section, that most of you, and you can go and check it out right now and let me know if I'm wrong or right. You have an about section that is written all about you. Some of you, you don't even have an about section. So I would definitely suggest you to add it, to your LinkedIn profile. But if you write your about section all about you, I am a translator, I have that many years of experience, I hold an MA in, and you talk all about you, you realize that is a CV written content that only corresponds to your credentials and your background. And the people that they're visiting your profile, they are not nurtured enough, to understand your value to them by just reading about your credentials. So you need to take that a step further. That's what I've been doing in my mentorship programs. That's what we're going to do in the 5-day challenge, later this month. I'm going to rewrite all of your copy to be able to be addressed to your ideal clients, So when they visit your profile, they realize what's the value of your services to them, and they will accept your connection request right away. And why not to ask you for a collaboration? So how you can turn your LinkedIn profile? Definitely a professional profile picture and a banner photo. Of course, if it was about a CV, I wouldn't suggest you to add a photo. okay, as a freelance translator. But when it comes to such a platform that has a dedicated, section about your profile photo, the headshot and the banner photo, the photo behind of your headshot, you need, okay, to fill those sections in, okay? And of course, the banner photo, the photo that is behind of your headshot, should be related to your specialization. So people that they are visiting your profile, they realize right away, okay, who is your ideal client. Let me know if you're here with me, if the sound, the picture is okay. Can you hear me well? Let me know if you can hear me well. And of course, highlight your unique skills and value propositions, stand out from the crowd. In the day number 2 of our 5-day challenge that we're going to start in March 31st, we are going to actually optimize your LinkedIn profile, and we're going to write your value proposition so as to be able to update your headline. If your headline writes something like freelance translator, you realize there are billions of other freelance translators out there. You need to integrate your value proposition so as to be able to stand out from the crowd, to differentiate from your competitors. Plus, by using my formula that I'm going to teach you in the 5-day challenge, you will be able, let's say, to actually integrate your value. And also in such a formula, the algorithm of LinkedIn will be able to understand who's your ideal client to start boosting the visibility of your profile to the right audience. Are you here with me? Can you hear me well? Let me know in the chats because I see that it's frozen the screen. And the third step here, as you see, use the whole characters that you're allowed. If you have a business, for example, create a page with a logo and connect it with it. So those are, let's say, steps that you can do to your LinkedIn profile. Thank you, Basna. Okay, because it was frozen screen, so I wasn't pretty sure. Okay, so you need to write an attention-grabbing headline, use keywords, numbers, and action verbs to create a strong headline. Headline is a title that comes along with your name whenever you comment somewhere on LinkedIn, or is a title underneath your name when you visit your profile. You need to highlight your unique skills and value proposition, okay? That's really important. That's what we're going to do in day number 2. Of course, you can go and do that alone. If you would like me to give you some feedback on that, definitely join the 5-day LinkedIn prospecting challenge. Okay, I will be sharing the link in the chat because there I will be able, okay, to give you feedback to your headline and the exercises. Thank you, Mahalia. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Basna. Thank you, everyone. Okay. So I'm going to share in the chat here the link that you can sign up for free. The 5-day LinkedIn challenge for translators and interpreters, and also there we will be able to work on your profile and of course to give you feedback, okay, to your work and to answer all of your questions. But in the meantime, if you have any questions related to the topics that we're discussing, I would love to answer them, okay? So please go in the chat and let me know if you have any questions related to what we're discussing here today. So I help and you put your ideal clients there, but you need to know who's your ideal client. So you to be able, okay, to write that sentence to achieve X, Y, Z results, you need to have done some research beforehand and to be able, okay, to find out what are the end outcomes that your clients get by working with you. And of course, through and by the services that you offer, you need always to connect that with the service that you're offering. So let me know if you have used this formula to rewrite your headline. And of course, going deeper here, optimize your summary or about section benefits oriented. So again, coming back to what I was explaining earlier, if you have a self-centered copy for your about section, which means that you talk a lot about you, that's something that you need to change ASAP, because the clients or the potential clients or people interested in your services, when they visit your profile and they see that you write a lot of things about you, they don't see your value, they don't realize what is in it for them, okay? So you need to take that a step further. Join the 5-day challenge if you would like to do that together. Highlight your work experience. Of course, you know that there's a dedicated section on your LinkedIn profile about your work experience. So there, in your work experience section, yes, you can write any CV-related content, for example, the projects that you undertake, documents that you translate, previous projects that you completed, numbers of words that you have translated, and so on. That goes to the work experience, not the about section. The about or summary section should be related to benefits that you offer to your clients. Let me know if this is clear so far. If you have any questions, I would love to answer them. Engage with your LinkedIn network, build meaningful connections. As Some of you mentioned already in the chat you don't really like to sound salesy or to offer yourselves right away. So that's what I've been teaching in my mentorship program, how to run natural conversations with your clients, okay? How you will be able to attract your clients through your content, but without being salesy or pushy to them. And there are specific templates. Actually, in the 5-day challenge, day number 3 will be dedicated to writing your messages to your clients. So we will be able to write your messages to your clients together. Summary or about section, because LinkedIn has changed its name. It used to be called summary, but now it's called, I think, about section. You need to start with a strong opening line to grab the reader's attention. You need to highlight your skills, experience, and achievement, but in a benefits-oriented copy. And of course, use keywords relevant to your industry and job title. That's the only way, okay, to educate the algorithm of LinkedIn about who's your ideal client. Let me know if you have any more questions, but of course I would suggest you to go to your LinkedIn profile, okay, and visit the about section and let me know, okay, if you have a self-centered written copy, which means I am, I do, I have, and apart from having, let's say, a less creative copy, because if we keep repeating I am, I do, I have, it's not a creative copy. So we don't show our linguistic skills to our clients through that copy. It's also not benefits oriented, so doesn't really contribute to the purpose that we have been discussing so far. So if you would like to turn your LinkedIn profile from a static CV to a lead generation machine, to a machine that attracts clients to you, you need to change that. You need to start integrating in your copy your clients, and you need to make that conversational and addressed to your clients. Work experience, okay? Focus on your accomplishments. Quantify them with data and use keywords relevant to your industry. Get endorsements and recommendations from even colleagues. Some of you have been asking me, Virginia, I have only been working with agencies. So all the testimonials that I have or recommendations or reviews are coming from other project managers or other agents. That's okay. It's better than nothing, okay? So I would suggest you definitely to add them, okay? And then in the future, of course, you will be able to add more reviews or recommendations from your direct clients. Of course, if you start implementing the tips that we are discussing here today. Last thing, to take that even a step further, engage with your network. Okay, you need to be active for 10 minutes per day. You don't need to spend the whole day on LinkedIn. And of course, there are methods that you can schedule things, or you can be translating, but at the same time being active on LinkedIn, and the other people, they think that you're active, because there are AI tools that you can use in such a purpose. But definitely LinkedIn says that you need to be active there 10 minutes per day at least, okay? So you can engage with your LinkedIn network by sharing informative content, commenting on other posts, and joining relevant groups. Build meaningful connections. Again, don't go and sell to people. Last week, I received in my inbox on Messenger, on LinkedIn, a screenshot of their business card without text, without comment, without anything. So you realize that it's not the way, okay, to start meaningful conversations or connections. So I didn't check it out at all, because I found it that, okay, not that professional, as you realize. So you need to change your approach if you've been doing that as well. Commenting on other posts and joining relevant groups, we mean where our idea clients hang out, okay? Because if you keep discussing or contributing to discussions with other colleagues, LinkedIn algorithm understands that other colleagues are your idea clients. In case you are getting recommendations or projects or referrals from other colleagues, that's good, okay? Which means that you can keep doing that. But you need to have a percentage. You need to actually understand in what percentage you would like to have them in your network. Like, would you like to have 50% agencies or other colleagues and 50% direct clients, 30% other colleagues and 70% direct? It's up to you. But you need to do that strategically. Because when you come to me, you tell me, Virginia, I've been posting on LinkedIn, but only other colleagues, they're interacting with me. That's the mistake behind of that, okay? Because all of your network is consists of other colleagues. So it makes sense, okay, to attract those people to your actually post and the content. Not to mention that the content itself, if it's related to our industry and it has to do with mistakes of our industry terminology or things that other colleagues only understand, you realize that the actual, let's say, people that you're going to attract will be other colleagues. Okay, so what you need to do instead, you need to expand your network with your idea clients, direct clients in such a case. And of course, the content itself that you're going to start posting should be related to them. Your idea clients should be informative, educative, you solve a problem to them. Okay, let me know if you have any more questions on that. And of course, we're going to secret number 3 here, because I don't want to hold you longer than 1 hour. I promise to you it's going to be a 1 hour webinar. How you're supposed to leverage your strategy with intent. Contact the decision maker. So LinkedIn platform is such a great platform because in case, for example, that your ideal clients are very big companies and many different job positions, okay, in that company are that might be your ideal clients, you need to find a decision maker. LinkedIn allows you, by making a short research to find out who might be the decision maker. No other platform has such a list of all the potential people that they work in a company with their job titles there. So it's a great directory, and of course you can go directly to the decision maker. So you save so much time, and of course the more personalized your outreach, the more likely reply. Also allows you, by making a very short research to their profile, monitoring their activity, to personalize your outreach, okay? So as to be able to get a reply. That's what we want. Of course, you can say thank you, ask questions, get into conversations. That's also another way to leverage your strategy. Again, ask questions or get into conversations with your ideal clients. And never cold pitch people. It doesn't work. Okay, so cold pitching is, for example, the example that I just mentioned of the person that shared with me a screenshot of their business card. That's cold pitching. Or receiving an inquiry right away, or service, let's say, description. I'm a translator, I'm doing this and this and that, and I would love to work with you. No, okay, that's not how we build connections. What you really need to do is to have more natural conversations with your clients, no sales pitches, and that's what we're going to do in day number 3 and 4 in the 5-day challenge. We're going to write the messages, okay, to start a conversation, and actually we're going to contact your clients. Here I have some results of the people I have worked with. Some of them are from the free 5-day challenge, actually, so you don't need to join my 3-month group coaching program to get such results. But of course, if you join me in a 3-month journey, you will be able to have, let's say, a more comprehensive approach to your strategy and all of your questions answered. But still, the 5-day challenge will be able to give you such results that you see here on your screen. I think this is Valentina Giannoriou. She joined both of my mentorship programs, the Fully Booked Translator Formula and the Fully Booked Translator Formula using LinkedIn, aka the Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System. And she was able, as you see here, to get 2,050% more views. You see here, 2,000, the green, the color here, 2,050% more views, profile views since last week. So in 1 week, in a few days, by joining my 5-day LinkedIn Prospecting Challenge, she was able, okay, to actually increase the views to her LinkedIn profile by 2,000%. So that's huge for me, okay? That's impressive. It's really important to realize that cannot happen, for example, on your website. Even if you pay a lot of Google ads or SEO, you won't be able to reach such results. And people that they have been working with me, they're achieving such results for free. So you don't need to have the paid version. So Valentina, she didn't have the paid version to get such results. Okay, so you can reach such results by just following my instructions that I'm sharing here with you today. And of course, if you would like to work with me to get feedback to your work, of course, you can sign up for the 5-day free LinkedIn challenge. More analytics here, screenshot of mine. I was able to increase by 631.3% in 7 days, okay, the post impressions, and of course to get 28,000 post impressions, okay, 28,000 comments, likes, everything, okay, contributes to that. So that's huge for me. That's huge to attract 28,000 people, okay? And even if might not be unique viewers, still half of them, 14,000, it's huge. The number is huge, and you can get such results even if you have the free version of LinkedIn. So let me know if you have any questions so far. If you would like me to delve deeper into any of these things that we have been discussing so far. In the last part of my presentation, I have added even 8 tips to make your LinkedIn strategy thrive over the long term. And let's go discuss them as well. Tip number 1, start connecting with your ideal clients. Add 10 to 15 per day. You can do that, okay? It's not that time consuming. Of course, in my mentorship program, I teach both email marketing and LinkedIn prospecting, okay? So you can do both. But LinkedIn prospecting, like contacting and connecting with your ideal clients, 10, 15 per day or per week, you will see huge change, okay? To the projects, the traffic to your profile, and of course the project that you will be able to start getting from your ideal clients. Because with your direct clients, you need always to stay on top of their mind. So whenever they have a project for you, you will be the first to remember. The direct clients, they don't have, let's say, the The direct clients, they don't have work for us on a daily basis like the agents do. Some of them might, but not all of them. So what we need to do, okay, in order to be able to change that, we need to actually have enough of them in our network. So whenever they have a project for us to be the first to remember, that's what I've been doing, okay, so far with my trainings. So what I've been doing, and I've been helping colleagues to do so, is, let's say, increasing their network with their idea clients, and of course having enough of them so as to be on a consistent basis in front of their idea clients, so as to be able, okay, to actually get clients on a consistent basis. That's the only way when it comes to direct clients, okay? And that makes sense because, as I mentioned, direct clients, they're not supposed to have work for you on a daily basis like the agencies do. So you need to change your approach. Perfect. So let me change my slides here. So those are the 8 tips that I was just, tip number 2. Let me see if I can make that perfect. Okay, now you will be able to see tip number 2. I have it in another slide. Start posting non-translation related content. Okay, that's really important to realize that you need to start posting content that your idea clients find helpful or interesting or something that they can relate with. So how you're supposed to get insights or comments from your idea clients if the content you've been sharing is not of their interest, and most of the times they don't understand what you're talking about, so how they're supposed to go there and interact with you. So if you would like to increase the number of interactions that you get from your idea clients, you need to start posting content your idea clients find interesting, okay? You need to use 3 hashtags that your clients follow, and you need to optimize your LinkedIn copy with content that interests your clients and add keywords. I think that we covered that in much depth, let's say, in the first part of this presentation. But if you have more questions, let me know in the comments. I would love to answer them. And try not to post too long or too short posts. In my 3-month group coaching program, of course, I give you templates and specific, let's say, structure of your content so as to be able to increase the engagement, and of course the right structure and length that your content should have in order for you to optimize your content marketing strategy. You need to become highly specialized. The more you niche down, the more clients you will be able to attract. There is a common misconception in our industry that, hello, Oluwatasin, welcome. So the more you niche down, the more clients you will be able to attract. And I'm going to explain how does this happen. Most of you think that, and you are telling me, actually, Virginia, if I niche down, I'm afraid that I'm going to lose clients, or I'm going, let's say, to showcase an industry that I serve that is very smaller from the one that I can serve, actually. And that's okay, I totally understand that. But if you niche down, technically speaking, it means that most of your copy will be consisted of keywords related to one industry, or maximum 3 that I cover in my mentorship programs. So what does that mean? That technically speaking, the algorithm will be able to understand, okay, who's your idea client and have more keywords. So your profile will start to be boosted to your idea clients. And of course, again, if you run a prospecting campaign, if you keep making yourself visible in front of your clients and adding your clients to your network on a consistent basis, those people, they're going to check you out. They're going to check out your profile. So if they see that you're a generalist, okay, that you're a general translator, that you cover everything, you don't build that trust. And also those people, they won't be able to see the relevancy. Let's say that you run a campaign to law firms or legal professionals, okay, as a legal translator, but your profile says that I'm a freelance translator and you don't mention your specializations, or if you do, you have, let's say, medical, technical, localization, transcreation, marketing, and legal. I don't think that they will see right away the relevancy, okay, and also to trust you, to build that trust, because the direct clients, the main difference attracting direct clients and acquiring direct clients in comparison to agencies is the fact that the direct clients, they have never heard of you before most of the times, unless you refer to them. And you need to build that trust in order for them to trust you and give you a big project, okay, and a big budget to invest in yourself. So in order to build that trust, okay, you need to niche down. and to promote yourself as the go-to expert in maximum 3 fields of expertise. And next tip, create a content marketing strategy, what to post, when, propose results. Otherwise, you will lose your time. Most of you're telling Virginia is very time consuming. I don't have the time to post all the time. I don't know where to find ideas to post. I don't have the time to create those posts. I don't have the time to actually share those posts. So there is a strategy behind of that from people. If you see people, they're very active, like including myself. I run 2 businesses, okay, and I'm a PhD candidate. So you realize that I'm not active. Whenever you see me active on this platform, it means that I'm using some tools that they help me to be consistent, okay, with my tasks and my marketing activities there. And you can do the same. And of course, use the SIM 80-20 value selling. For me, it's really important to realize, okay, that 80% you need to provide value and 20% to sell through your content. Our let's say network or our audience consists of a mixture, okay, of people they have never heard of us before, especially if we have been adding people to our network, but also from people they might be, sometime in our industry. But if we have not been sharing content, okay, they are still at the awareness stage in the marketing funnel that we say. Awareness stage means that those people, they do not know what we do, okay, so they need some content that is related, okay, to them. So as to start raising awareness around us, our service, and what we can do for them. So the selling part should be addressed to the lower part of the funnel, which is a very small part of our audience and our network, that they have been nurtured enough throughout the time, through our content, so they are ready to buy from us. But usually the people, before they buy from us, they have been going through several stages, like awareness stage, decision stage, and the actual buying stage. So before they purchase from us, they need to go through the other stages. Okay, so your content should be related to the other stages. If you create selling content, is addressed to very small part of your network, and most of the times, if you have been sharing content so far, you have zero, people in the buying, let's say, stage of the marketing funnel, as you realize. So you need to address your content to the biggest part of your network, which usually consists of people that they have never heard of you before, okay? Or they do not know what you can do for them. So in such a case, you need to use 80-20 value sales. 80% of your content should be value sharing and 20% selling to them. Mistakes to avoid in your LinkedIn strategy to make it thrive over the long term. Your connections are mostly other colleagues, translators and interpreters. Okay, raise your hand. The first thing that you can do in order to change things is to realize what you've been doing wrong so far, okay, what mistakes you've been making. So as soon as you realize what you've been doing wrong, okay, then all the things are going to change for you. You will be able to start seeing results because you will be able to go closer to your goals. So the first thing is to realize what we've been doing wrong, so as to change that. So raise your hand if you've been making those mistakes. Your connections are mostly colleagues, other translators and interpreters. You don't leverage your content to gain engagement, okay? And I have discussed a bit about leveraging your content and what does that mean. You post only translation-related content. Again, you talk a lot about translation-related things and topics, and your clients, they don't understand, okay? You haven't optimized your LinkedIn content on your online profiles and websites. By optimizing your content, even the static content, we mean that you have used keywords, you have integrated in your copy the benefits that your clients get, or even who is your ideal client, more keywords. That's what we mean, okay, by optimizing your LinkedIn content. And I have covered that in the first part of the presentation. If you missed that, you can go back and watch again. Part number 1. Your posts are too long or too short. Your hashtags that your clients, you use hashtags that your clients do not follow. And of course, you don't have an idea client. I think I have, let's say, mentioned many times, okay, the importance of having an idea client. Why is that? Because if you don't have an idea client, you cannot create even a content marketing strategy, because you need to have in your mind the recipient of your content, okay? So if you do not know who is going, okay, to accept your content, you won't be able to create content that is interesting to them. So first things first, you need to know who's your ideal client, and then to create copy that is interesting to them, okay, helpful to them. Let me know if that makes sense to you. But also, if you would like to optimize your LinkedIn profile, you need to know who's your ideal client. You cannot optimize your LinkedIn profile without knowing, okay, who's your ideal client. Let me know if this is clear so far. And of course, you don't have a specialization niche. I mentioned that. I think I covered that as well. Why is this so important to become specialized and have a niche? Even if you are a starting out translator, I can help you, okay, to recreate your copy and your profile by using, let's say, a right method to showcase what you can do to your clients and maybe what specializations you could start becoming specialized in case you don't have a specialization or a niche. But in case you do, you definitely need to actually, narrow down. Okay, you can book a free call with me in case you have a struggle to do so. So I'm sharing here in the chat, how you can book a call with me. But definitely the 5-day LinkedIn challenge will definitely help you because we're going to cover all of these. I'm going to discuss what we're going to cover in the challenge shortly after this presentation. You mostly engage with our colleagues. The LinkedIn algorithm takes into consideration also whom you engage with, like whom you're sending your messages to, whom you are contacting, whom you're, let's say, communicating with through your posts, your content, your comments, and so on. So they take everything into consideration. If the algorithm sees that 80% of the people that you react with are other colleagues, they realize, that these are your clients as well. So they will start boosting the visibility of your profile to other colleagues instead of other ideal clients and direct clients. So you need also to balance the actual percentage of engagement. The time that you spend on the platform should be balanced between your ideal clients and other colleagues. And of course, if you're not looking for other colleagues or you don't get jobs from other colleagues, you can skip that step. And you can focus entirely 100% to getting direct clients and engaging with direct clients. And of course, you don't use the SIM 80/20. So if you've been selling through your content, all of your content you are sharing is related to you, the service that you offer, that's selling to them. You're not providing value because you're telling them what service that you're offering or where your clients they can find you. This is also sales content. Let me know which mistakes that you're making. Raise your hand, in the chat if you've been making such mistakes. I have here the highest number that I have achieved. I was able to contact 9,145 clients on LinkedIn in less than 2 months. Remember that there is a 3% conversion rate. Is there anyone who doesn't know what is a 3% conversion rate? Conversion rate is when we convert potential, let's say, clients into actually paid jobs and paid clients, or depending what is the purpose of the campaign that we run, 3% is the conversion rate, the results that we get. Out of 100 messages that we send, 3%, 3 actually accepted, and positively, let's say, replied back, depending what is the purpose of our campaign. So you realize when we reach out to our clients and we run a LinkedIn prospecting campaign or we're expanding our network with our ideal clients, statistically speaking, there's a 3% conversion rate. Like out of 100 people we're going to contact or add in our network, 3 will buy, let's say, statistically speaking again. In my paid programs, they start with a 20% conversion rate. So we take that higher because we know who to contact, we know who's our ideal client, we have templates of messages that we use, we have an optimized LinkedIn profile, we have the right marketing material like portfolios, company profiles, everything that is needed so as to get them. So we start as a minimum 20%. But you realize if I was able to contact 9,000 clients through my method, the ultimate LinkedIn prospecting system, what you can achieve. If I was able to do that, you can do that as well. There are no more excuses. You can take a screenshot of this page. Those are the steps that you can follow on your own, or you can find out at vmentoring.com/ULPS. If you would like to find out about the upcoming program that starts in June, is vmentoring.com/ULPS. The abbreviation of Ultimate LinkedIn Prospecting System is the fully book translator formula using LinkedIn. You keep asking what's the difference between my two programs. This specifically, the one that is going to start in June, focuses on getting you clients through LinkedIn. For me, I created a program after the fully book translator formula. This is the advanced one because I found out that LinkedIn is so powerful, so efficient when it comes to getting clients. So I created one fully book translator formula just for LinkedIn, to help you become fully booked in less than 3 months using LinkedIn. Those are the steps that you need to take if you would like to become fully booked yourself. And you can see here, for example, that the basics are to identify your ideal client and, of course, your unique selling proposition. We're going to cover that in the 5-day challenge. How to optimize your LinkedIn profile based on SEO tactics and changing optimization. LinkedIn messages. The blue here that you see, we're going to cover them in the 5-day LinkedIn challenge. So all the blues, highlighted text here, the sections are going to be covered in the 5-day LinkedIn challenge that is going to start on March 31st, Monday. And then In the 3-month program, we cover also LinkedIn search bar, tips and tricks, hands-on training, how to find a decision maker, contact your ideal clients together through the 3-month program, nurture the relationship with them, okay? Create content for your clients, learn how the LinkedIn algorithm works, explore Sales Navigator, the paid version of LinkedIn, and of course, some of you even purchase my program only for the automation, okay, process and the tools that I teach, how you will be able to automate the process to be able to reach 9,000, for example, potential clients in less than 2 months. Questions, that's your time. Let me know if you have any questions. I would love to answer all of them right now. So use the comments below and let me know if you have any questions. I would love to address them. And I assume that you would like the link to join the 5-day free LinkedIn challenge is in the comments already, so you can still sign up. It's a 5-day free, no strings attached LinkedIn challenge for translators and interpreters. Crack the LinkedIn code and transform your LinkedIn profile from a static CV into a lead generation machine. Those are the things that we're going to cover on a daily basis. Day number 1, we're going to identify your high quality clients, those that are willing to pay your rates, okay, give you jobs in your language combination and specialization. Day number 2, we're going to optimize your LinkedIn profile based on your value proposition. Then day number 3, we are going to start natural conversation. So you're going to create your messages. If you do not know how to start a conversation, join this 5-day challenge because we're going to discuss that on day number 3. And of course, day number 4, we're going to start building your connections. Okay, you're going to get out of your comfort zone and you're going to contact your clients and of course, create content that converts. If you have zero clue where to find content ideas, I'm going to share with you some AI tools that will help you to do so. And of course, scheduling tools that I've been using, and you don't need to have that time-consuming method. You can do that faster. But of course, there are going to be several different steps. Some of you were able to get clients and appointments booked before the challenge ended the last time. So I wish you that you will get the same results. But definitely, if you do the work, you will be able to leave the challenge by having your high-quality clients identified, crystal clear idea on them. You will be able to have an optimized LinkedIn profile and also the messages to start a conversation with your ideal clients. If you actually implement the process and start building your connections based on the method I'm going to show you there on day number 4, before Friday, April 4th, you will be able to start getting some clients. So definitely, if you would like to work with me, that's your chance at the free 5-day LinkedIn challenge. And of course, if you would like to work with me in my paid 3-month program, there is an early bird price right now running. So if you are sure that my 3-month group coaching program is for you and you need the accountability to actually fulfill those tasks and assignments, then the 3-month group coaching program is for you. It's an international community of like-minded colleagues, and we're going actually to discuss together everything, okay, that is needed so as you to become fully booked in less than 3 months. Thanks for this webinar. I tell some notes and see you in the 5-day challenge. Perfect. Perfect, Ingrid. See you there. See you inside. Let me know, guys, if you have any questions. If you're watching the recording, okay, use the hashtag, replay in the chat and let me know if you have any questions. And of course, I can't wait to see you inside the 5-day challenge. No strings attached. Join me there. And of course, if you're ready to work with me in a 3-month group coaching program, book a call with me or send me a message at info@vmentoring.com. I will be able to answer your questions and of course to tell you if you're the right fit for this program and if this program is good for you, because I really want people who join my program to see results. I think the main reason I get so good testimonials and reviews from my program is the fact that this program is for action takers, people that they're ready to take action to see some results, okay? So if you're an action taker, if you would like to become fully booked before summer ends, okay, this 3-month group coaching program is for you. But definitely the 5-day LinkedIn challenge, it's a nice, let's say, 5-day shot of the 3-month group coaching program that you can get an idea, okay, of the things that we cover there in a short format and a 5-day format that you will be able to see results before the week ends. We start March 31st, okay, and we end April 4th. So March 31st and we end April 4th. So those are the things, okay, that we cover in the challenge. And it's going to be self-paced. Of course, I'm going live with you on a daily basis throughout the challenge to be able to answer all of your questions. But the main instructions and videos of the assignments will be shared with you on a daily basis in a recorded video format. So there will be a recorded video every morning, 7 a.m., for example, Central European Time, released. You will get access right away. You will be able to download the related workbooks. You will need to do the work and join me live later in the day with a live session answering your questions and giving you feedback to your work. Okay, so if you would like to do the work and give you feedback, join me live on a daily basis for 5 days from March 31st until April 4th. Okay, that week I will be going live with you on a daily basis. So a video recorded every day, so 5 different videos, 5 different tasks, 5 different workbooks related to the assignment that you will have on a daily basis. And then, of course, I will go live late in the afternoon. Okay, I will be sharing the times and days in an email of mine, and you need to sign up in order to receive notifications, emails, and more details on the challenge to answer your questions and give you feedback. Let me know if you have any questions. See you in the 5-day challenge, Sophia. See you everyone there. And if you have any questions, if you're watching the recording, let me know in the chat. Okay, I would love to answer them. So see you inside. Bye bye for now.